guitar sounds great. Yep. Get it. Oh, it's that time of the week again. Music theory and philosophy. Whew. We could do a scroll up like on Star Wars. Oh! Keeping it going. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. Yeah! Scott Bomberg, look at that guitar. Look at it. A brand new telly.
Brand new.
Brand spanking new. That's a music philosophy theory. In the middle. It's my own show and I can't say it right. Season 2. The band
Season
of the
2.
local.
Yeah, there you go.
Gosh, I keep talking. Everything's backwards.
Yeah.
The local band T-shirt season. We never thought we'd make 2 seasons, but somehow we got the funding.
Now we're here.
Now we're here. Thank you for being a guest on my show today.
Thank you for having me.
Dude. Long time for the show.
Dude.
Long time for the show.
It's been good.
Scott, we've been friends for it's been over a year now.
Has it really?
Is that weird?
That is a little weird.
That's a little weird.
I remember.
Time has just flown by.
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, there's an open mic.
There was an open mic.
And you played and your guitar didn't have volume.
That's right. I forgot because they tried to get it.
Yeah.
They had to mic it in the front. It didn't.
Yeah, and no one could hear your guitar,
No.
but I thought you did really well. Then. And
Thanks,
then,
man.
Yeah.
It and that was as they say, as the French say, is the rest of the story. I'm pretty sure.
No one
That's
says
not-
that.
I don't
That's
think the
not
French
French.
say that, but
That's
No
not
one says
French.
that.
I'm gonna Google it later, but I'm pretty sure I might. Scott, it's so good to see you. You're the lead singer, primary songwriter
yeah.
of the Big Blue,
Big
one
Blue.
of my favorite local bands.
Aw.
That's music theory.
Get
philosophy.
outta
In fact,
here.
get out of town.
Get
yes,
outta here.
that's a Papa Bear fact. That's not. I'm
Papa
trying
Bear.
to. I keep trying to start things.
Papa Bear.
I feel like if you just say enough catchphrases, something's got to click at some point, right?
Old Bear.
Old Bear.
Old Bear.
And that
He
is
used to smile so much back in the day.
a philosophy.
Oh, smart. That's a philosophy fact. That's awesome, man. How long? When did you start playing music?
I don't know. I played piano on and off because I was bored and my mom wouldn't let me play video games.
That's a good mom.
When I was 6 or 7.
Okay.
And then I started playing guitar when I was 12.
Was there somebody that you heard that made you that you're like, I want to switch over to guitar, or was it always a desire that you wanted to play guitar?
Man, guitar's way cooler.
Guitar?
You know,
Yeah, it is. Okay,
when
that's great.
you're a kid, you see a guy playing a guitar, you're like, that's a cool guy. And I wanted to be a cool guy.
Well, you succeeded.
Did I?
You did. In my book.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean it, man. Get out of town. That's awesome. What were some of the first? When you started out, did you have a pretty big catalog of music that you listened to, or was there somebody in particular?
No, my musical knowledge pretty much started and ended with what my parents were listening to up until I was in junior high. Is when I started branching out. But it's a lot of Springsteen.
Yes.
Was a
Except
lot
for
of.
that new movie.
I'm so excited. I haven't seen it yet. It's out.
Is it out?
It's
Yeah,
out.
it's
Blinded by the Light.
Yep.
You were the
Blinded by
first
the
one
Light.
that showed me that
I'm
commercial, and
so
I was like, "This
excited.
looks really good."
Yeah, I'm so excited. I think that the thing that they're trying to convey is what the music means.
Yes.
It's not a movie about Springsteen. It's a movie about
The music of Springsteen.
yeah,
And
which is
but
cool,
He's
right?
such a
Nobody
a
does
poet.
that. He's a
a
poet.
poet.
He's
Yes.
got my favorite lyrics of all time.
What's one of your favorite songs?
I think my all-time favorite is Jungle Land,
Okay.
which is it's kind of Springsteen's Stairway to Heaven type song.
I love that comparison. I have a cousin Dave,
Yeah.
season 1 guest, long time friend of the show. He
Hi, Dave. Shout out to Dave.
loves Springsteen. Next time he comes out,
Yeah.
you guys are gonna have to chat. He will
For sure.
chat your ear
I
off.
love Springsteen.
He told us his favorite song, and for the life of me, I'm a terrible host. I cannot remember what song it was. But he showed us the lyrics. We listened
It
to
was
it. as we
something
tried to
about
research.
he liked a girl and then she became a prostitute later on. I remember that part.
He's got it. Oh, that was all he needed.
I think it's he's talking about Candy's back.
That does sound right.
I don't know. Something about Candy. It's on the river.
It's on the river.
Which is a great
It
album.
is off the river.
It is.
It is off the river. I remember.
Is it Candy?
I think
Candy's
that's right.
Or
I think it
Candy's
might be.
back. Something
think it
like
is.
that. Something about Candy.
Dave, if you're listening,
Dave.
at any point, please, I'm gonna look up. That will be the YouTube. That is the Instagram
Okay, we're
Live.
talking to Instagram Live.
If you're listening, Dave,
Hi, Dave.
and then tell
What
us.
song?
Yeah, send us help with the song. That's what I was saying. Yes, and then YouTube, Dave. Go
Leave it in the comments.
leave it in the comments,
Like, comment, subscribe.
or go watch like Hot for Teacher on YouTube. Why are you watching our show? That was one of the first music videos that I saw, and not for the perverted reason. you might
Yeah,
think.
no, it's
Then I was like, this music video is so funny.
It is
It like
funny.
changed the
It
way
is
that I
funny.
view music videos.
you big Van Halen fan.
I wouldn't say I'm a big Van Halen fan, but I do like Van Halen. What do you think is the most overrated band in that era? Do you think it's Van Halen?
You
I
know,
mean, he
I
can
thought
shred.
we weren't supposed to
We're
talk about
not-
Van Halen. I don't like Guns N' Roses.
You don't like it? That's okay.
I'm not a fan.
Is
You know,
it
and
mostly Axl or is it the whole band?
I don't mind Axl.
Okay.
I think he does the thing that
He does the
needs
thing.
to be able to do.
It's weird to think like a big part of this is because there's not bands anymore.
Yeah.
But there's not like a person that you'd be like, that guy's a rock star, or that girl's a rock star. I don't feel like it at least. I don't. Maybe I'm just not. I'm not in as touch as it used to be.
I don't know.
I feel like the guy from 1975. You might be able to say, kind of a rock. He has that persona. It's different, but he has that persona.
You're
I'm
talking
not
about, like,
a
the
huge.
edgy, like larger than
1970.
life.
Yeah, it's just like
Persona?
it's transcendental. His whole persona is just beyond what a person
Yeah.
can actually be. Because if
Okay.
you met Axl Rose, you're not gonna like him. He's gonna be a dick. You're gonna be like, I don't like this guy. Probably.
I don't know.
Slash, also iconic. You could see the outline of Slash and be like, I know who that is. You don't have to know. You don't
As
have to
long
like
as you
him.
see the hat.
As long
You
as you see
know,
that.
I think Slash is a perfect example of being good enough.
Of being good. All right.
Take that home, kids. All you gotta do is be good enough and have a top hat. You're good to
Trust
go.
me, I know. I definitely have reached a level of success where I can take a shot at Slash.
I love it. One of my favorite shifts at Sozo is when we work together. We just talk movies.
Yeah,
And we talk music.
mine
It's
too.
awesome. Get out of town.
Mine too.
Get out of town. I'm
They
glad
go by quick.
They do go by so much faster. When you work by yourself, you're like, gosh, this
Oh,
is
it's so
awesome.
long. It's
It
so
is,
long.
but we got great customers.
We do. We love Sozo. We both work there.
We both work at Sozo. We both love it. Love it.
Shout out to Sozo.
We love it so much.
Do we do shout outs here?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Yes.
Shout out to Sozo.
I wish there was one person that got. Okay, so reminds me of this. There's a new Taylor Swift song that came out that
There
says,
is.
all my friends are now enemies. And I was like, I don't have a single enemy.
Which
life.
Taylor Swift song is that?
All the king's horses, all the king's men couldn't
Couldn't
put
put me
back
back together again.
because all of my enemies started as friends. I don't know.
Oh,
What?
is that the?
It's,
is that
it's
the
like
video?
brand new.
Me, he, he.
It's not
No.
that one. I don't think it is.
I
it
don't.
that
I
one?
don't listen to
I don't
Taylor
know.
Swift.
I don't
I
know.
don't
No
know.
disrespect to Taylor Swift.
No disrespect. I've hated on Taylor Swift a lot. She
I do.
does what she does, and it's fine. Well, there was a very pro John Mayer or Taylor Swift
Oh,
thing, and
let's-
I definitely
Let's fight that debate.
let's fight that debate. Okay.
I'm on the John Mayer side.
Thank you. Well, there's not that much.
All right.
There's not much to say. I don't know what happened, so I don't really have to say anything.
You know, I think there's the funny thing is, Sammy, friend of the show.
Long time for
Long time friend of the
Is
show.
that a?
It's
Is that
a
a
beautiful
good
Miss
phrase?
Sammy.
Beautiful. She's showing me some Taylor Swift music.
It's good.
It's good. There's a definite quality of polish to it that I really like.
Yes, she's a good songwriter. I have to say that. I think I don't think she does it as well lately, but a few years ago, at the height of her power, I thought she was really good
The height of her power.
at connecting. I use that phrase, and I'll keep that phrase.
The
height-
reign
the
of
reign
Taylor
of
Swift.
Taylor Swift.
Well, I mean,
I don't hate on anybody that likes her though. I'm trying to think of
Yeah.
a band that if somebody likes that band, I'm like, they have bad taste in music. I'm trying to think.
Nickelback.
Nickelback is pretty easy.
But so she wrote a lot of songs about John Mayer. where it's very obviously about John Mayer, and I'm trying to think of a single John
There's
Mayer
Dear
song.
John. He wrote
Yeah.
Paper Dolls about her,
Really?
and it's like very light. It's kind
It's
of like
not
a smack
taking
on
a
the
shot. It's not taking a shot at her.
wrist. He's John Mayer. He doesn't need to
He
take
doesn't
a
need.
shot.
Yeah, I mean,
He shouldn't have even written that song about it.
he
Let's be
probably
honest.
should. Yeah.
I've read
bad
some interviews
judgment,
that said
John.
that what she said really hurt him though. But I'm not. It's gossip. What are we even talking about?
Dear John is an angry song. That song was written about me. I'd cry myself to
I
sleep.
cried myself to sleep. I also think it makes. I don't know if it's fair. I don't know what happened though. Don't know what happened. Here's the thing. I'm obviously biased. So this
Yeah,
is
me
so
too.
if a Taylor Swift fan came up and goes, "You don't know what happened."
Yeah.
I'd be like, "You're right. I don't know what
Well,
happens.
I-
I just love John Mayer."
Yeah, I mean, so do I.
Have you talked to Rick Hale about?
I haven't. I've
Dude, you gotta
never
talk.
spoken to Rick Hale,
You-
but I've seen him around.
Long time friend of the show.
He's great.
He's a great
long
guy.
time.
We played the other day at Folk Out, and he
Oh,
is
did you?
just incredible. He's incredible.
He's incredible.
Okay. He's so good. He'll just like pick up and start playing it.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll start singing the word. It's just I geek out. I
He's
fanboy
great.
over his fanboy of John Mayer.
Oh
It's
yeah,
the same thing.
he's killing it, and his voice I feel like has
So
a lot
good.
of John Mayer qualities.
It does.
Not-
it does.
not
but
a
he's
copy
tapped in.
way, but
yeah, he
yeah,
does it
he's-
his own way as well. That's great. See, I told you the script
What's the script?
out the window. This feels like a
By
good
the
time
way,
to switch over though.
Found out the song name.
What was
Point
it?
Blank.
What is it?
Point Blank.
Point
Point
blank.
blank.
Point blank. That's a good one. I went and saw. Did you have something that you wanted to talk about?
No. Go ahead and say this because
I
it's
saw
going to segue to what I have to say.
Springsteen on the River tour,
Oh,
and it was definitely the greatest show I've ever been to. He played for 3 hours without an opener, which is crazy. Guy's like almost 70, and he's playing 3 hours without an opener.
that's insane.
Crazy.
And that was one of the standout songs. It was that one and Drive All Night, which were the tearjerkers.
Yes. I'm trying to think. Born to Run, great album. The one that sticks out in Nebraska, actually, I like a lot.
Nebraska's
Nebraska.
a great song.
I know it's kind of after. I feel like it's not cool to like it as much, but Bobby Jean by
Oh, yeah.
Springsteen,
I love
I have
that one.
cried
I
listening
love
to
that
that
one.
song. He
I used
goes
to
back
cover
to
that.
check on the girl and he's
Yeah.
all down just to see how she's doing, and she's moved on.
She's
And he
gone.
like, it just feels like he looks up at a
So good.
sunset at the time. He doesn't say it, and he just kind of like tips the hat and then walks up like I almost said the F word,
it's so
cowboy, like
Yeah,
a cowboy,
He's amazing.
like a cowboy. This easily transfers into what I'm going to see next. This doesn't at all. It doesn't segue.
All right,
We're
all
going to
right.
bring Queenie up
Segue.
on stage. Bring my queen up here. We got some stuff to talk about. It's been a weird week.
It has.
It's been a weird week. We're going to talk about the positive. It's a segment I call positive reasoning. We're going to talk about why Sony is the rightful heir and is going to do good with Spider-Man. And we're going to debate this, I guess. There we go. So let's start off by saying if you didn't know this, somebody else explain because I don't know all the details for it, but I know that Sony took Spider-Man back from the Marvel.
So
Yeah.
Cinematic Universe.
Marvel,
I don't know,
Disney.
I just threw that away. I mean,
basically,
it's
long story short, what happened is Sony had a deal with Marvel that if they didn't make $1 billion for the last movie, The Far From Home, that they would renegotiate the rights. And then they didn't really need someone's
Where's your
wrong.
words?
Negotiate.
Thank you. Renegotiate. And basically Marvel was, as far as we know right now, we're like, hey, we want half. And Sony's like, no, we're just going to make it ourselves.
So no more Spider-Man in the MCU.
Yeah.
They're not going to be able to talk about him. They can't call him Arachnid Dude.
Yeah.
They can't call him that. Tom Holland's
Well,
gone.
I don't know.
Is Tom Holland gone
Is
too?
is he gonna be in the
Or
Sony
Night
ones?
Monkey.
Night Monkey.
Night Monkey.
That was a good part.
Yes.
Is he gonna be in the Sony ones? Is he still Spider-Verse?
So he has one contract for one more movie. And
How are they gonna make that movie though?
I don't know how they're going to make that movie.
But
that's
it's a
not what we're
brilliant
focusing
move.
on. That's not what we're
Brilliant
focused on.
is what we're
We're
focusing on.
saying that it's brilliant.
Okay, all right. So
Here's the positive things that's going to happen. Spider-Verse. They already made it.
that was good.
Spider-Verse
Was
with
good.
all the Spider-Mans that are alive instead.
so we get Andrew Garfunkel.
Garfunkel.
We get Tobey Maguire back.
Weird.
Whoa.
He's got a bald spot. We'll patch it
Whoa.
up.
Patch
It's
it
good.
up. We'll fix it in post.
We'll fix it in post. And then we got Tom Holland.
Tom Holland. And
And then we got the animated Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Drake Bell did the voice for him on one of those things. Let's get him back.
Wait,
he hasn't
he
done
did?
anything since Drake and
You know
Josh.
who was
Yeah.
the voice of Peter B. Parker in
Who's that?
Spider-Verse?
Who's that?
Nick from New Girl.
Bring Nick in.
We're bringing Nick in.
I need
We're
Nick.
bringing Nicolas Cage in.
He was hands
Nicolas
down
Cage
one of
was
my
in it.
favorite
Yeah,
movies. He
yeah,
was
no,
so
he's
funny in
good.
that movie.
Spider-Verse was a great movie.
John
And Sony
Mulaney.
did it.
Sony did do it.
So there we go. That's
I
a
don't-
positive thing.
I
We
don't
can do
think-
a live action Spider-Verse.
I don't think that. You know, it's.
Let's bring the Green Goblin back.
I want to bring
Both of them.
You know, it wasn't great, but I didn't see Venom, but I read about Venom, and I wouldn't mind a Tom Hardy, Tom Holland
Yeah.
battle of the Toms.
You got the
The Battle of
Tommies.
the Toms.
The Toms.
That would be kinda
Tom
cool.
Holland is Spider-Man. Tom Hardy is Venom.
Okay, I'm liking this. And then at one point he looks over and he goes, they make a Tom pun. I don't know,
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of it. They're like playing the drums. He goes, I need more Tom.
Ah,
They like really
'Cause, you
force
know-
it shoehorned in.
Yeah.
And you're like, why did you do that? I don't know.
like Spider-Man just
Contractually
sits down on
obligated
the
to.
drum set.
Yeah, Spider says no. Do you think what instrument would Spider-Man play if he played any instrument?
Depends on the Spider-Man.
That's true.
I think that for sure Tom Holland Spider-Man, he seems like like he's a bass player.
It does seem like a bass
Oh.
player.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know, and bass players are easily the best of us.
Yes, easily.
Yeah.
Do you
So-
feel like they will try to do something with Spider-Man?
What does that
then?
mean that Tobey Maguire's emo Spider-Man plays?
Oh, piano.
He plays piano?
He plays
Okay,
piano,
yeah.
but like he's like one of the kids that played piano.
For some reason,
and,
I
like,
see him
thought it
playing
was really
trumpet.
cool.
I know.
Is it just because he's in a jazz club?
It's just because he's in a jazz club. That's
Just
literally all I
'cause
got.
he's in a
That's all I
jazz
got.
club. So
No, I feel like more of a trombone.
a
Fair
trombone.
What's the worst instrument? Clarinet.
Clarinet's pretty bad.
I don't like clarinet.
So we got one reason Sony knows best, and that's
Venom.
Venom.
Live action Spider-Verse movie, I guess?
Yeah, I mean that could be cool. I mean you could get Donald Glover.
Yeah.
I want Donald Glover in a Spider-Man
Let's do it.
because he really wants to be Spider-Man, and I think he should.
He was
get
so
it.
close at one point.
He was. He was in Spider-Man: Homecoming.
He was. Oh, he
Yeah.
was. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So we only got one reason so
Live
far.
action Spider-Man.
In fact-
I think you could put Venom on there.
We can put
I
Venom.
would like to see Venom in that.
Venom and Spider-Man.
I wouldn't.
Duking
I
it out.
honestly wouldn't mind. Who's the guy? I don't know. Is it
I- you
Gopher
know,
or something?
The other thing that I'm really excited for, I want to see Uncle Ben die again. We need to kill that bastard. We need to kill him dead.
Well, okay.
I don't know if you've seen the memes.
All right.
I'm going to put the memes in the YouTube video right now.
Meme.
Mean that. Okay,
That's it.
Uncle Ben dies again. I think we could use another origin story. People don't really know where Spider-Man came from.
Well, I just kind of think that it should go back to the original Toby Spider-Man, where his webs come out of his body.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah,
He secretes.
I had a lot of
Oh, that's bad.
questions when that movie came out.
Well, and I was like, what, like, it came out what year?
2002.
Yep.
2002. So that was like one of the first Spider-Man things that I would ever watch, and I thought that was the way it was. I'm young.
For the time, it was good. I still think it's
I
just
said that,
campy.
it's fun, yeah.
It's campy.
You know,
It's
you're not.
supposed to be campy. It's like the Adam
Sony
West
did
one.
those.
They did, but people don't want campy anymore. No,
Not everything's got to be.
people don't go
dark and
camping.
No, I think Marvel proves that. Marvel proves they don't want.
No, they don't. And then DC's all like, we can go dark.
We can go really dark.
So
What was I gonna say? Does Uncle Ben, doesn't he make the rice as well?
Uncle Ben's rice.
Uncle
Yeah.
Ben's rice.
Took me a
Yeah.
second.
So he didn't really die. He just
Just left the family and
became
started a
black
rice
and
company.
started a rice company. He moved down to
Moved out.
Bama and started his own rice company. They shot him as just like with great power comes. He was really good at making rice, and he did it. But it doesn't make sense because isn't rice Asian? This is getting, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
think you
I'm gonna
grow-
walk
you
out
better
of frame
grow
at this
rice
point.
Anywhere.
You can grow rice anywhere.
So
It's
what do
not
we have?
like
We have
exclusively.
Uncle Ben dying.
Again.
We have Battle of Toms. Tom Hardy versus Tom Holland.
Yep.
Live action Spider-Verse. Is
I
that
mean, Sony seems like they know what they're doing.
is Spider-Verse supposed to be like a thing, or is it supposed to be like a one-off kind of a deal?
I think it's supposed to be a thing
Is it
now.
supposed to be a thing?
Oh, see, they should have just kept it as a one-off. It was so good. It was so good. Now they're gonna toy and shit with
I don't know.
this whole thing. I don't know if they get the what are the two guys that Phil
Lord, Chris Miller.
Chris Miller, they might be able to do it again. Those guys seem like they haven't really missed too much. So
I don't know. I mean, I think the thing that made Spider-Man
Lord and Miller.
good.
Did you hear that Tom Holland after they announced it, Tom Holland on Instagram unfollowed Sony. He's pretty funny.
Good job, Tom.
It's pretty funny. All right, that's all we have to
All right.
debate. I think Sony. You know what? I'm going to be honest. I would
I'm
be
gonna go
really
see it.
surprised
I'm gonna go see it.
if they don't figure a way to fix it. I would be really
The
surprised.
Marvel and the.
I would be surprised.
You know, if I'm being honest, I really liked Spider-Man in the Marvel universe.
Yes.
I think that a lot of his character development was that he was put in that universe. You know, I mean, he wasn't introduced in a Spider-Man movie. He was introduced in a Captain America movie,
Which was awesome.
which was great, and I love that. And I'm a huge Marvel fan,
Yes.
so I wanna see him.
I just feel
I
like
wanna see Tom back.
the reason you have everything going so well for them is Kevin Feige.
Even Kevin Feige, before he helped out with, or before Spider-Man came into the Marvel movies, he was giving notes for the other, the Ultimate Spider-Man movies, just being like, hey, I don't think that it's good that you're doing this, you should try and avoid that, and they didn't listen.
Yeah.
So even
He's
when
trying to help a competitive company.
He's just
company.
loves the character.
Yeah,
Just
and-
I just want this character to do well, whether we do it or not.
Well,
Just a
I
fan.
think that
Yeah.
I think that Spider-Man is the best that DC, or not DC, is the best that Marvel has.
Yeah.
You know, DC's got Batman.
Yeah.
And before 2008, nobody cared about Iron Man.
No, you're totally right. You're 100% right. That's the truth.
Let's talk about superheroes.
Let's talk about superheroes.
Shout out to Tom Holland.
Shout out to Tom
I know you're watching.
Holland, one of the 10 people that watch the show regularly.
Yeah.
Tom Holland,
I know you're
long time friend of the show. Long time friend of the show. We're bringing it back.
Bringing it back.
We're bringing it back. Okay, so such a smooth transition. I'm getting
Bringing it
real
back.
good at this. I'm getting real good at
What do
this.
they call those things that people ride
You're-
on again?
Segues.
Oh yeah, that's it.
It's a segue into
You're an amazing host.
Thank you. Oh, I don't know. I'm definitely not. That's okay.
Speaking of hosts,
Speaking of amazing, Spider-Man. Have you seen it? No, I'm just kidding. It's not good. That's not a good one. Sorry.
that's a good one.
I got puns. It's my thing. It's definitely not my thing. Puns we got. Big Blue. How long? When did you? The biggest blue. The biggest of
Biggest
blues.
blue there
When
was.
did you guys form the Big Blue? When was the? When did you guys meet? Who formed it? How did this happen? We're thankful it happened. How did it happen?
Well, it was kind of just happened. You know, it was super nice because I had a show at Sozo, which was the first one in a while. Because you know, whenever you take a break from music, it sucks a lot out of you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you've experienced that, but
Mhm.
so I was really pumped for a Sozo show. I wanted to do something different, so I had Jacob come in and play some drums on a couple songs, and one of them turned out to be our kind of sound. Kind of made a band that aesthetically was a lot like that song. That was I Bet, just on streaming
song.
services.
Go check it out right
Go
now.
check
I
it
bet
out.
it is a banger. You gotta check it out. I
It's-
love that song.
It's
I
a
really
song.
do. It's a great song.
I'm really
you guys
proud
did a
of
good
it.
job.
I'm really proud of it.
You guys did a great job. You went with Eric.
We did. Eric Morena of Morena Studios.
Incredible. What a
Yeah.
guy.
He's a great guy.
He is a great guy. Very talented as well.
He's one of the best producers in the valley, hands down.
It's high praise. And you know what? I'm gonna say you're right. So you guys met Jacob, and
Jacob and I went to high school together.
you went to high school together.
Yeah, so I asked him to play a show with me.
Okay, out here.
Yeah,
You
it's
just happened
Sozo.
to both move out here. Or you guys both work from here. I'm sorry. For some reason I thought you were back east.
Yeah, you're all good.
That's my bad. Look at that. I'm gonna fire a producer for not giving me the right information.
All
Right
right.
there.
It's on the notepad.
It's on the notepad
It's on
right there.
our teleprompter.
It's on the teleprompter. There we go. I get it. Yeah, right there. The other guys in the band. Ian?
Yeah.
How'd
so
you meet Ian?
Ian was in my computer science class at ASU, and I took one computer science class, and I got a C in it. Decided I didn't want to take another one, but I was telling the professor that I needed the day off, and I was gonna miss class because I had a gig, and he overhears me and goes, "Do you need a bassist?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. So
That's incredible. And Ian's so talented.
he's amazing. I think he is. He is. We're so lucky to have him.
Yes. It seems
It
like
takes a lot.
yeah. Very intelligent. Just a great guy.
Hardworking
Very
is
hardworking.
the number one thing I'd use
Great
to describe him.
smile.
He's got a great smile.
Great smile. Great smile.
He's got a great little shuffle that he does on stage when
Yes.
he's playing.
Dun,
Bum, bum, bum,
It's
bum,
with
bum,
the
bum,
bassist
bum.
has this very like a mysterious, just kind of like a
Yeah,
the whole. That's what I think of.
You know,
That's
it's-
how I do that. Brad, how'd you do?
Brad. I went to high school with Brad too,
Nice.
and he actually, he was doing jazz bands and marching band when I was doing kind of local gigs, and he was like, "Do you ever want a trumpet player?" And my knee-jerk reaction in high school was to say, "No, why would I want a trumpet player?"
Yes.
But then later, I was like, "I definitely do."
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, he joined the band.
That's great.
And then yeah, he does great. He writes all of his parts, and he ends up being kind of the melodic force of the group.
That's awesome.
It is great.
Very cool.
I'm
Very,
really happy to be a part of it.
for sure, man. You should be. You guys have a great sound. You guys are killing it out there. You just released. Oh man, now I gotta look at my notes again. The last release you had, I bet.
Yeah.
And then the last one was, oh, it's on the tip of my tongue of the worst host of all time. Time.
Something about it.
Something time.
Not a lot of it.
Not a lot of time.
That's it. That's what it's called.
There we go. Not a lot of time.
No, it's called No Time to Waste.
There we go. It's like, that's not the name of it.
Yeah.
That's fine. I like that song a lot,
You like
and
it?
I just cannot believe I just spaced on that in front of everybody. I'm really sorry.
It's a little bit different from our other tunes.
When did you, let's see, you guys had I Bet, like right at the beginning of the group.
I Bet was the first song.
No Time to Waste.
yeah.
How was that? How did that one?
That one was a lot sooner. I think kind of that song happened at one of those writing sessions where I was like, guys, we have like 10 really angry breakup songs
Mhm.
and like 2 really sad breakup songs. We need to write something that isn't sad, angry, or a breakup song. So we kind of set out to just make this like fun, danceable tune.
I love it. It's got a good song. It's got a good sound. It's a great song. Also streaming right now.
Yeah, stream it. Jacob's playing piano on that one.
No way.
Yeah,
that
piano
was
and
him playing piano.
piano and organ.
I just assumed it was
He's
gonna be here.
he's really good.
That's good.
Yeah.
He is really good.
He's really
Yes.
good at keys. We thought about for a while finding a drummer, putting him on keys,
Yes.
but then rather keep it the Fab Four.
The Fab Four. It's hard when you start adding more things.
Oh yeah, and
Especially
then one more person, one more schedule. To
One
try
more
to do it.
schedule, and then really with that stuff too, especially, it's just like one guy's essentially just playing like even half a chord.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Because if you have a full piano playing
Oh, it's
on
a
top
lot.
of
It's a lot,
six
yeah.
string strumming,
and especially
and
if
then the
you're
bass is doing
using
something, and then a horn.
guitar distortion.
Oh yeah,
It's just too much.
you're going on.
It's too
You,
much.
you have to have a guy that it would just have to. It's easier with four.
Oh yeah.
It's easier with four.
Oh, yeah.
If you have a specific sound that you're looking for, but you have to be very, I feel like, intentional when you start adding more than that.
Well, and I
But-
think that the name of the game for local gigs, at least where we're at,
Mhm.
is we got to be able to show up and play and not upset sound guys
Mhm.
and be accessible to those venues.
Yeah.
So I mean, if we're taking 15 minutes to set up a keyboard and then we're taking more of the sound guys' mind. By the way, Dean's article on talking to sound guys.
Barely came out a couple days ago.
It's important. It's a
Praise
really
the
good
Lord,
read.
Steve.
It's a really good read.
I just feel like people need to. You really gotta. I'm tired of people coming off the stage being like, I couldn't hear myself, and then they start
Yeah,
going like.
and
"Screw
I've
the
had
sound
that
guy."
experience
I
too.
say that all.
Yeah.
I used to say that all the time, and then I just realized it's my fault.
Yeah.
I didn't say it.
Talk to him.
You can't just set up sound and then go, well, I'm done. That's how it's gonna work. You gotta keep. It's an open communication, and just expect that you're gonna have somebody that's kind of not gonna like the same things you like, maybe even a jerk. And if you can work around that and just say, I expect this. What can I do to make it
Yeah.
manageable for me?
Well-
Because I can't change that person's attitude.
Yeah,
It
you're
just seems
not
like they're-
going to. And
yeah.
we had an experience recently with the sound guy where I was having a rough time hearing myself, and I was like feeling really strained about it, and talked to the promoter. I was like, hey, we had a rough show, here's why. And they're like, well, did you say something about it? And
Yeah.
I was like,
No.
it's my fault.
Yeah, it's
my
your fault.
Yeah.
That, it sucks to say it, but that is one. If you're not speaking up consistently, it is your fault.
Yeah.
That thing.
But
Yes.
and then like the nice thing about guitar and bass is they're very accessible
Yes.
to sound guys, and then drums. I mean,
Mhm.
drums are the nightmare of setting up.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
I don't
terrible.
think there should be anything that there shouldn't be anything that takes more time than drums.
Yeah. If
Unless
you
you're
do something
unless
wrong.
you're at a point when you can be, and I don't think we are.
It takes time to
Takes
get there. It takes time to get there, and it has to be established. Like this is exactly the sound that I'm looking for.
Yeah.
If you, and I do think it's time to experiment.
I like
as well.
keys,
I do.
but I
yeah.
like keys in the studio where
Mhm.
it's easier to mix things.
Mhm.
The thing that was, I think, a nightmare for No Time to Waste making it, and shout out to Eric for somehow pulling this together, was there was too much going on.
Yeah.
Too much going on in the mix. It's too crowded.
Yeah.
There are times when I feel like the sheer number of instruments and people playing during one part should have been like overpowering, but you know it wasn't. It worked
Babe,
out.
babe.
Worked out.
Great mention of Eric. You guys are still in the studio with him right
we
now.
are, yeah.
That's
well,
great.
well, we're getting close. We're getting
Almost
close to be
finished
done.
up. Are you gonna release the rest of the stuff as an EP, or are you gonna continue to release singles?
Singles.
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 like
I
that.
think the singles are
It's where it's at. It's where it's at right now.
my idea, and I haven't really. The band hasn't agreed on this yet, so this is all like speculation.
It's music theory, philosophy,
Music
Exclusive.
theory, speculation.
music theory, speculation.
I kind of want to release the singles online, and then I want to make a disc, like a CD, of all of them. So, for the 3 people out there that still want to listen to a CD of our music,
You can do it.
you can do it.
You can do that.
That's my idea.
And you should do it. Yeah, that sounds great. I think you got a plan. Follow through that plan. It sounds great, man. I love that. What are some of the? We played together
We
a
have.
lot,
Yeah.
and so I know a lot of these songs that are coming out. What are some of the ones that you're most excited about? Let's see. Let's start with this question instead, actually, because it should be all of them are excited.
Yeah,
that doesn't.
they're
I was just
exciting.
setting it up for a stupid answer. What was the hardest one? What has been the hardest one to transfer over from
From
your
a live
mind
setting.
to and
Okay.
from your mind in a live setting to the studio? We're like, maybe this doesn't click, or
Yeah.
how are we gonna make this work?
Mm-hmm. So the next song to be released is called No More, and I would definitely say that that's that song.
That one, yeah.
So the problem with that one was we tracked everything that we played live. We tracked trumpet, guitar, bass, drums,
Mhm.
lead vocals, and it felt empty to me. It felt like it wasn't enough. So we stacked some more guitars on top of it. We stacked some more trumpet, and then you're reaching an area where you're like composing on the fly because none of this stuff is written. None of this stuff is stuff that we've been playing.
Mhm.
But it was, I think that song took the most time out of all of them, and then we stacked up the vocals to try to do like a kind of a Queen style harmony.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I've always loved.
It may or may
always
not
loved
miss
that.
the mark, but I'm hopeful. I
Yeah,
like it. I'm
that's great,
proud of it. For me, harmonies is difficult.
Yeah.
I'm not great at them.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
if
I
you
don't know
what
why
I'm saying is, I know. I have seen some people that are really great vocalists that have a really hard time with harmonies.
Yeah.
And for some reason, it just seems to.
I think
is that
it
way?
comes naturally to some
Yeah, yeah.
people.
When did you start singing?
Well, I mean,
like, what?
singing seriously, definitely.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It was maybe a year or 2 after I started playing guitar. I started playing guitar when I was like 12.
12.
And then I always wanted to kind of do the acoustic singer-songwriter thing because that's what my mom was really into.
Mhm.
But yeah, I don't know. Vocals are kind of the thing that I'd like to improve on in this year, in this age.
I think this goes for guitar, drums, piano, vocals,
Yeah.
whatever you're playing. If you're not taking lessons, then you're not
I wanna
taking it serious. You
I
gotta
wanna-
find it somewhere. And
I need to
I'm not taking them. I have a tape that I listen to and I practice with
Yeah.
every day. It's not good enough. I
It's
really
not.
should. I should be doing like it's good, but it should. There could be more. If you're not singing working with the coach,
I would
you're not-
love. Yeah, I really want to do that.
Yeah.
It's like I actually thought about trying to rewrite my major at MCC so I could take vocal lessons
Mhm.
there.
Yeah.
But that cost a lot of money. And
Yeah.
I'm not.
Well,
totally sure.
and it's tough. I'm staying. That seems like a hard fact. I'm saying. I do think it is. It's clear. It can
Oh,
be
yeah.
cut and dry as that.
Yeah.
Like, I need to be taking guitar lessons. I need to be doing this. Even when you feel like, oh, I'm pretty proficient, you're not. You always have
There's
to.
always something to do.
Yes.
There's
And
always
they
something
can
to
come
do
in and
better.
go, oh, you're singing through this part, or you need to work on this, or oh, when you're doing this, your form is not right. You need
Yeah.
to change that. That's hard.
Yeah.
But just watching a YouTube video and being self-taught is a great thing, but it also you need somebody to come in. And
It
say, if
doesn't-
if you're being serious about it, then you need to be taking
It
lessons.
doesn't
That's
carry
what
that
it comes down to.
that like foundational
No.
element.
No, it doesn't. That's
And
exactly
I teach guitar, so I'm like kind of in tune with like I can tell who did the foundations and who didn't.
yes.
And that's mean to say. Nothing is irreversible.
No.
There's no problem that you're having doing anything that you can't solve by
Exactly.
practicing the right things.
Yes.
But you know, a kid walks in, you can tell what they've been playing.
Whoa. This
Tell.
is a little rough, guys.
The ones that can shred.
Where are you teaching?
School of Rock.
School of Rock.
Shout out to School of Rock Gilbert.
Can people come to you and get lessons?
To me.
Yeah, does that how that I don't know how School of Rock works.
Yeah, so you could go to School of Rock and request me. If you want to take lessons from me,
The kid's got skills. I'm telling you guys.
I have one of them. I have one skill, and it's this.
You got skills. You got skills.
One.
You got skills.
But yeah, I'm not really doing lessons by myself because I don't have a place to do it or
Yeah.
really anything. But School of Rock, if you want to take lessons from me.
School of Rock. Scott Bomberg. You gotta go check him out. Okay, we got another game.
We got a game.
This one is going to be intense. I feel like. So I'm gonna step up for a second. With the football season coming around the corner, I wanted to try some things. I wanted to test out my receiving skills. We're gonna start off with you're gonna be pitching,
Pitching
and I will be
in
catching.
football.
Well, yes. I guess that doesn't make any sense. I was trying to make a.
Do I stand up?
I think so.
All
Yes. Okay. You're gonna take one of these. You're gonna stand over here just off camera.
Just off camera.
And I'm gonna run a route, and you're gonna throw the thing into my mouth. Just make sure you take that off.
Can I take the wrap? Do I take
You
the
definitely
wrapper
should take
off?
the wrapper
All
off.
right. All right.
There we go. I know I'm kind of off screen. I'm gonna run it. So, okay, here we go. Oh, that was fast.
You caught it.
Give me
I'm
some
sorry.
arc. It's okay.
I'm sorry.
Give me a little arc. It's okay. Here we go. Oh, I missed it.
Bro.
I missed it.
Make
Okay,
it mess of your house.
we're gonna do one more.
One more.
By one more, I mean probably about 17 more.
Yeah, we
Because
got
I gotta
one,
catch
right?
one.
What
Okay.
is this, third down?
This is third down.
What team are we playing for?
I'm a Colts fan, so we're gonna say
You're
the
Colts,
Colts.
alright.
Yeah. Here we go. Toe down, sit high, and I'll run it.
Down, set, hype.
He just spin move. He's ready.
Oh!
He throws a bullet. It's gone forever.
rough.
Okay.
Of all the people
Fourth
you
down.
picked-
Fourth down. We gotta go big.
of
We
all
gotta
the
go
people
big.
You picked to do a sports thing.
Just give me maybe a granny little underhand
Alright,
toss.
alright.
Okay.
Down, set, hype.
Okay.
He's running.
Ah, no! Oh, it fell off my face like some kind of fool. One last one.
Alright,
I'm
last
feeling
one.
it. It's fifth down. Nobody comment on that.
Alright.
That was a perfect pass.
Down, set, hike.
Touchdown! He sprinted in. That's the game. That's the game.
That was a loud one.
That was a loud one. Great. Okay.
Alright. I had to run it.
You did. You did
Take
great.
it home.
Those things so good. I want to give a shout out to our host.
Sponsored by Lifesavers.
Yes, sponsored, not host.
Saving your life since 1942.
Yes, these things are like crack to Lance. He's shaking right now. You can't see it.
It's tweaking. Have a Lifesaver.
Okay. This has been a great show. I love you, man.
Love you.
I want to play out.
You want to
You
play?
feeling like you want to play a song
Sure.
for the crowd?
What do you want me to play?
I want you to play wherever your little heart desires.
All right.
You tell me what you're gonna play, and let's give a little shout. We'll end the song. We'll end the show right after this.
What? Do you want to sing something?
Oh no, you play it, man. You sing.
I don't know what to play. I should have thought about this before.
It's okay. Oh yeah.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. She's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away. Alright, Dean, this one's you.
Oh no darkness when she's here. I see the moonlight in her ears. Doesn't make any sense. On that darkness when she's here, oh, she know that she's is near. When there's darkness in the air. Air doesn't rhyme with ear, but that's okay. Oh, I know.
I call this the mom part of the song.
I know. She knows.
Look at Lance.
She knows.
Are you saying
She knows. Bring it back with this. 1, 2, got it. It's so soft. Ain't no sunshine when she goes.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. She's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away.
There's a single tear. You can't see it, but it's coming down right here. Scott Bomberg, ladies and gentlemen. Scott Bomberg, you are a great man.
Thank you.
I love you so
You're
much.
great.
You're great. I'm glad we're friends.
I'm glad we're friends.
Okay, next week's guest.
Next week's guest.
Give us a play out.
Another player?
Another play out. Mr. Ian Graham. Topanga Breakfast. I believe that's the new name of the group. Ian and Dylan. Topanga Breakfast. Here we go. Ian Graham. Next week. Thanks again to my guest, Scott Bomberg. I have a gift for you as a gift. I know I shouldn't have, but this is your gift.
Spider-Man.
It's a Spider-Man poster from
put it-
Music Theory Philosophy.
I'm gonna put it in my room.
It says "Au revoir Disney" on the bottom.
Does it really?
Signed by Tom Holland.
Oh,
Don't look too close.
Oh, yeah, it's signed by Tom Holland.
Don't look too close.
Friend of the show.
Longtime friend of the show.
Tom Holland.
I love
Thanks for
you.
having me.
Goodbye.
Love you.